Alright guys, today I want to talk to you about going slow. I'm going to show you this little phrase on here. Some of you, if you've been in martial arts before, probably have seen this before. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, fast is deadly. Alright? So that's a super important phrase. I'm going to set my coffee cup down here so that I can show you how it works. Okay, so when we're talking about any new skill, say martial arts for instance, or football, or typing, any new skill that we learn, we need to start by taking it slow. This is one of my favorite things to talk about because so many people, whenever they learn a new skill, they see somebody who's really good at it and they try to go, they try to go as fast as they can the very first time, right? Here's the problem. Your brain's not ready for it. So instead of being able to operate effectively and cleanly and do the techniques well, you end up just damaging yourself or taking the chance of damaging somebody else as you do the thing. Maybe if you're learning to type, you're not damaging somebody, but you're making a lot of mistakes and you have to hit that backspace button over and over and over. It takes a lot of time. It wastes a lot of time. But if you'll actually slow down, you'll get better. Hunchy Dave Kovar likes to say, when you're in a hurry, take your time. So what he's saying is, take time to do the thing right, and it'll actually take less time in the long run. So, for instance, I'm going to learn a new technique, okay? Or I'm going to show you a new technique. I'm not learning it, but I'm going to show you a new technique, okay? And the technique is an inside parry. So maybe somebody's grabbing for you or they're throwing a jab at you, okay? You're going to do an inside parry with your lead hand. And then you're going to reach over and grab their arm. And then you're going to throw a back fist strike, okay? So the whole thing goes inside parry, grab, pull, back fist strike. Now there's a lot of detail in that I'm not really going to go into right now. If you want me to, I'll film that later. Just let me know down in the comments if you want to see that whole technique. Maybe I can get one of my leadership team members to hold still while I try to hit him in the face. It'll be fun. Maybe fun for me, maybe not for them. But when I first learned that technique, I tried to go fast at first. I was watching all the other people, all the black belts and whatnot, advanced belts in my class, and they were just, they were just flinging it out there, and it looked amazing, and I was super, super excited about it. And so I wanted to try doing it fast. And every time I would miss the parry or I would miss the grab, and then I would, almost accidentally hit them when I was doing the back fist strike, or I would throw the back fist strike all floppy and like weird and hit my hand hard, it would hurt. So I had to learn to back off and go slow. When you go slow, your brain can actually fire the synapses in the order that they're supposed to be fired because you have time to put that program into place. You're predicting what your body's going to do, you're predicting what your opponent's body's going to do, and then you're dealing with that as it comes rather than trying to do all the thing at once. For instance, when I first learned this technique, I didn't understand that there was footwork involved, and so I was just using my hands. Well, then my opponent would try to actually touch my face or touch my chest with a punch, and I would get hit all the time. I was like, well, I'm doing the parry. Yeah, but I wasn't using any footwork and I wasn't turning my body. If I had slowed down, I would have noticed that when you do this parry, you're not staying here, you're moving to the outside. You move your lead leg, you move to the outside, and your parry is the last resort here of keeping that away from you. Your body movement is first. Then you're grabbing. Then I realized that I was just using the pop of my hand. And you notice that Mr. Bob didn't move very far whenever I did that, okay? What you're supposed to do is pull on the hand that you've parried with your rear hand so that you can really strike through and open up those back muscles, and you're pulling and striking at the same time. Okay? So you've got slow, step by step by step by step. That's great. So then you want to add smooth, because slow is smooth, okay? Because when we're doing it slow, we can make it smooth, not jerky. So we start to add smoothness. We take out the stops in between the motions. So now I'm just going to gradually move through, doing all the things, but not doing them fast, okay? Just taking my time and doing them slow. So it's boom, boom, boom. Not fast, but it seems faster because I'm going smooth. I'm taking out the gaps. Then, once I've got it smooth, boom, 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 then I can gradually start to add speed. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm not forgetting anything. I'm still doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. Then what you realize is, as you get a little bit faster, you're going to find a spot where you're like, oh, I forgot what to do here, or I missed the grab, or I missed the step. And so you have to slow it back down just a little bit, find that limit again and work on it at that limit until you can push it a little further, right? So then you've found your limit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's pretty good. Boom, boom. Oh, I leaned in. I'm not supposed to lean in. I'm supposed to move out, okay? So there, I found a limit, so I gotta back off. I gotta fix that error. Then I make it smooth at that speed, doing everything I'm supposed to do, right? Moving out, stepping out, striking, pulling, all the things I'm supposed to do. Then you move it a little bit further. You go a little bit faster, boom. And eventually, you can move really fast, okay? With great speed and power without messing up. That's when it becomes deadly. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, fast is deadly, okay? So anytime you're looking for a good technique and a technique that's gonna save you and a technique that's going to be effective against somebody who's really trying to harm you, you wanna start slow, then make it smooth, and then make it fast so that it overwhelms the attacker. They can't react in time. If you're moving slow and jerky, they have all this time to come back and get you during the stops. But if they throw that first punch and all of a sudden, boom, they're waking up with a knuckle in their eye, right? They're like, oh gosh, that gives you time to separate and escape. That's what you want, but it has to be trained slow and then smooth and then fast. So there's your Coffee Cup martial arts tip for this week, guys. Go slow. Anytime you're learning a new technique, take your time. Don't try to go fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, fast is deadly. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. Please take your time to go slow, but keep training, keep growing. I'll see you in the next video.